Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel.
Good evening, boys and ghouls.
So this evening, we are doing something a bit different, as you would have seen from the thumbnail thingy.
Yeah.
Right, so, bit of an intro.
I feel like Patrick Swayze's growing out of my head.
That is pretty
like
good
that?
special effects.
Good, yeah.
So, right, bit of background on this video. So, last night, the night before I filmed this video, because anyway, I watched a film and I tweeted, I've texted you.
You text me.
Teletext.
Am I allowed to say the name of the
No,
film?
don't say the name of the film.
You said, name of the film is a fucking masterpiece.
Yeah.
And I sent back, you're right, it is a masterpiece. And then you said something about it, and I said, it's one of the most perfect films of the last 10 years. We should do a list of our top 10 films of the decade, meaning the last 10 years.
Correct.
So we're in 2017 now, in case you're watching YouTube in the future. Oh, that's weird. We could live forever on the internet. It's kind of scary, isn't
That's
it?
a bit weird.
And the rules we put in place today, literally...
Changed the rules, didn't we, a little bit?
So we've said we're not taking any film that's been released in 2017, because we normally do a top 10 in the year.
So stay tuned for that.
So basically, this is our top 10 films from 2006 to 2016, effectively.
Yeah, and I might have made a balls up because I didn't include 2000. Well, I had a quick scout over 2006. So anyway,
I've been stressed.
with any list,
I've been stressed.
yes, because I'm sure it was a tall order for you. Any list you do, I'm sure you're probably used to this. It could change. You change your mind. You watch a film again, and it suddenly becomes more memorable, more.
I
preferred.
found
So lists.
I had
this
to go
is
with
one
films I like, opposed
yeah,
to films that... I know that sounds daft, but you sometimes when you do lists of the year,
People
you
get a
kind of
bit
go,
stuck up.
oh,
with
this
a
was an
critical
amazing
thing,
film.
yeah.
I had to
Well
go,
shot.
yeah.
Right.
I sometimes just had to go, actually, I'm knocking that film out because I just like this one
I
more.
like the film.
Yeah,
Done.
I would put
I
this
don't
film
care.
on.
It might have had like 2 out of 3 rating by somebody else, but I love it. So
The other thing I found was films that had made my top 10 films of the year weren't necessarily the ones I've picked of the decade. So sometimes there's a film which I think was my 5th favourite film of like last year is in my top 10 films of 10 years, which is weird.
That's weird. So
are we
I've
gonna
done
do
something basic. I literally spent 20 minutes.
Oh God,
I know this is why
all day.
you've been stressing. I unfortunately I've just quickly had a quick look on Tinternet and did a top 10.
Right.
So I'm going to start. I'm going to go down my state-of-the-art paper list with a little stormtrooper on.
That's a good paper.
Yeah, I always get things like this for Christmas. You know, you get the novelty gifts, and you never use them. But I've used it this time. This notepad. So I'm going to go through my top 10. I ain't got anything to show. I'm probably not going to talk too much about it because we could be on. Because I'm sure you will talk a lot about yours.
I'll try not to.
But right,
Ooh, no.
without further,
We don't know what each other's chosen. We should probably say that.
No.
Chosen.
and some of them I haven't watched for a while either.
Oh,
So,
all of mine have been quite
positionings,
recent watches.
I wrote this list 3 times with different positions, but number 1 never changed.
Ooh.
So 10. Me and Earl and the Dying Girl.
Oh.
I think this was from about 2000.
2 years ago, 2015.
Yeah,
It's 2015 movie.
And it was my number 1 film of the year.
I hadn't seen it when we did your top 10 films of the year and said it, but I have since seen it, and I did really enjoy it. It's got the dying girl. It's the dying girl and everything. She's the dying girl in Bates Motel.
Yeah, she just dies.
You need a girl to die, have her.
Do you know she's English?
No, I did not. I've never seen her around.
No. Tinter down the pub. Yeah, she's...
I
Random
liked
fact
it.
Yeah.
I would never have thought it for a top 10.
Oh, I thought it was fantastic. First time I saw it was on a plane, and just absolutely fell in love with it. And didn't get a UK Blu release, so I had to hunt down. I ended
Is
up
it
buying.
not?
No, I bought it from Australia, JB Hi-Fi. Took months to get here.
So
yeah.
a long way to Australia.
Yeah. So anyway, me and Earl and Dying Girl, kind of a heartwarming,
A little bit heartwarming.
just kind
It's a
of
good film.
teen.
Yeah, it's one of those kind of coming of age films that isn't about necessarily growing older. It's about growing up.
It's about, I suppose, coming of age in maturity rather than.
Yeah.
It was great. I love that
And
film.
that
and I've watched it a few
realization
times.
you have that actually you will die and things around you will
And the
die.
pressures
Because
of life.
when you're young, you know, it feels like you're invincible, doesn't it? And it's it's a good film. Good
And the
film.
one thing I liked about it is how you can still discover more things about people when they're not here anymore. And it's things like that. The end part of it is very much like that. Anyway, that's number 10. Number 9 is Rogue One.
Ooh, okay.
I absolutely fucking love Rogue One.
No, we had a
I
chat
was
about
talking
this.
to a guy at work, and I think that's maybe my third favourite Star Wars movie. Which you kind of-
Wait. So Rogue One is your third favourite Star Wars
possibly,
movie?
Possibly. But then
Now-
I contradict myself, wouldn't it?
Can you remember when we walked out the cinema from watching it? I said I think it could have been my favourite Star Wars movie.
Yeah, and I wanted to bitch slap you.
Yeah. Which what have you got above it then? You've got I'm going to go what I think you would have above it, or what I hope. You've got above it Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Please tell me it's Return of the Jedi. Please don't tell me it's New Hope. All these people are, oh, the first Star Wars film, New Hope's great. No, it's not. It's not that good. But Return of the Jedi, fucking love Jabba. Booga, booga, joogity booga.
Jabba's good.
And Salacious Crumb. We've drifted off this. I've got a Salacious Crumb toy just over there on my side, sat next to my whiskey glass.
I can see him.
Yeah, it's like
he should join Patrick Swayze.
Over that side of the room, we've got Guardians of the Galaxy, Freddy Krueger, BB-8, and Salacious Crumb, and Judge Dredd's badge. And over this side, Dirty Dancing. This is the wife's side of the room. But no, Rogue One. I like Rogue One a lot. I wouldn't put it in my top 10. I do think it is a very, very, very good movie.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Love it. I can pull it on Sky Movies if days flicking through, pull it on, watched it, I'm glued.
Always on Sky Movies.
And I just love the eclectic cast, and I love what they did with it. I just love, it's great.
Yeah.
And I think it was my number 1 film
of last year.
Yeah,
I think it was.
Because you were, if I didn't have it as number 1, you thought you'd be disappointed.
I would.
Because I'm a bit of a Star Wars nerd.
Yeah.
So, anyway, number 8, Theory of Everything.
Oh, okay, right.
Which is...
I've not seen it all the way
it is
through.
Fantastic.
I actually started to watch some of it the other... In fact, I have it set to record tonight on Sky. Actually do. I actually honestly do, because me and my my lovely wife, pointing at you, you're not my lovely wife, you are lovely, were saying how we hadn't seen it.
It's great.
And we saw it was on.
Stephen Hawking's story about his life. Eddie Redmayne, Oscar-winning performance.
Did he win it for that one? Or did he win it for Danish Girl? I think he won it for that. I think he did win it for that.
Yeah, one for Danish Girl. I'm sure on Danish Girl it says...
Oscar.
No, it wouldn't have been for Danish Girl. Good film.
No, I think it was for the Theory of Everything. I think
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah, great film.
What number's that?
That was number 8. Just number 10 on my list here was a choice. It was Me and Earl and the Dying Girl or Dallas Buyers Club. I'm just going to throw that in.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Yeah, so I went with Me and Earl and the Dying Girl.
You've gone with some more deeper films than I've gone with. I've gone with like My Little Pony the movie. I've gone with Care Bears the movie.
These may not be the most viewed films I haven't maybe necessarily watched them the most.
Right.
But when I've watched them and the after effect of them, or the way
I
I've just
think we've
enjoyed
done
them.
our list slightly different, because I think I've drifted more to the ones that I've
Yeah,
gone
but there
back
are
to.
some in here I've watched loads. But I just think Theory of Everything, I watched it a few times, and every time I watch it, I just think it's a phenomenal piece of art.
Well, tomorrow I'll be able to tell you if you're right or wrong, because I'm going to watch it later.
This one, number 7, is Still Alice, which is a movie with Julianne Moore. This was, I think, my number 2 of that year.
She's got dementia.
Yeah, she's got dementia. And it was just the whole round performance of the film.
I've still
it
not
makes
seen
you
it.
think about life a lot more. I'm probably getting a bit deep here, but that film is a special movie. You should all go watch it.
Oh, okay.
Number 6, Place Beyond the Pines. I love Place Beyond the Pines. I love the soundtrack. I love the story arc in. I love how it has kind of like a transition in it. I like the fact that Ryan Gosling's not in it all the time. And that sounds because
Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, the Bradley Cooper, and how their two storylines entwine at the end again. So I think it's one of them films. I think it's my film of the year.
I find it slightly tedious.
What, boring?
No, not really boring. I suppose the thing was, I was still riding the Drive high when that came out, and it wasn't that. And I don't know, maybe I was...
How many times have you seen it?
Once.
You probably had the boner for Gosling, and then when he got killed off, he got a bit upset. Maybe.
Spoiler.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a boner. No, I mean, I've got
Pull me out of it. Right, that was number 6. So now the juicy stuff. Top 5. Number 5, John Wick.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, maybe that's a bit of a one. John Wick, one of the best action movie in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Right, number 4.
Yeah, no. You know what? If you're going to go pure... I mean,
Better than the sequel?
I had an argument with someone quite recently that the best action film in the last 10 years was Captain America Winter Soldier.
No.
But that's a different sort of film. I think, John Wick, action movie.
The Raid's very good as well. I mean, The Raid was on my short list.
Yeah, I think I'd go John Wick, if I'm honest,
John
over
Wick.
the Raid, yeah.
Yep.
I'd go Dread over the Raid as well.
4, Devil's Rejects.
Is that the last 10 years? I fucked up my list.
Devil's Rejects.
Right, wait a second.
Well, I think it was.
No,
I'm positive it was.
Are you sure?
It bloody better be. I looked at the release date of the...
It may have been. Well, what a film. What a movie.
5 out of 5, we reviewed it.
Yeah.
You're going to now check it and probably mess up my
Do you know what? Honestly, I don't know why I didn't think of that, and I'm just...
I wanted to put a horror film in it. You're now going to say it's 2004. I can just...
2005! It misses out by a year!
Fuck. I had it down as 2006.
Can't have it! Disallowed! Phew! I don't have to change my list.
Right, okay, so we're having a bit of a... You can tell this isn't really...
But you were gonna
I
put-
spent 20 minutes on
You were
this.
going to put in a different film at the
Right,
beginning, weren't you? So
well,
you can
we talked
substitute
about...
that.
No, I want to put a horror film in there.
Oh.
It Follows. I probably won't put it at number 4.
Yes!
I'll probably... Right, I'm going to really mess it up now. I'm going to put It Follows... It Follows can be number... Do you know, I'll just keep it simple. It Follows can be 10, everything else can bump up one.
It
So at the end of
Follows
the day, these are all
was in
fantastic
my
films.
list, but got knocked out. So
It
it's
Follows
right
is a
around the top.
special
It is a
horror film.
and it gets better. It Follows gets
and
better.
Go watch it. Oh man, Devil's Rejects. Force Awakens number 3. Right?
Oh, I don't. Wait a minute. So if you said that Rogue One was your third favourite, that means you've got Force Awakens and Empire. What the fuck's Jabba?
4.
Oh, okay.
I know you like your Return of the Jedi. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But if you have to rate
Force
Star Wars,
Awakens is a great repeat viewing movie. We were talking about when you came in and
every
earlier.
time you can watch it.
I had Moana on the TV. My kids were still up and they were watching it, and I'm like, do you know what? This is a film. I don't say that it's a film I've watched so much in the last year, and it's really, really good. Some films are just films you can have on, and Force Awakens is one of those films. I love Kylo Ren. I love BB-8.
It's the whole. I can remember when I came out of
Force
whatever I just
Awakens?
said, Force Awakens.
You might have spoiled us.
I just
You
wanted to
spoiled
buy. I just wanted to buy Star Wars toys and stuff. It was just such a.
It was
an
refreshing.
experience.
It was
Anyway,
exciting to be so good.
so number 3, Force Awakens, may surprise people.
I
may
know
not.
what your
Number-
top two are.
Yeah, number 2's Dark Knight.
Oh, he's got Dark Knight for number 2, has he? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you know which number 1 is.
I know
So
that.
Dark Knight. Not gonna say any more about
No,
that.
Dark Knight is top draw comic book movie. It's a
It was
thriller.
not even just a comic book,
It's-
just as a movie about, just like a police thriller.
is, yeah.
It's good versus evil. It's your typical. Yeah, it's just
Christopher
fantastic.
Nolan's amazing. I had a bit of a discussion about whether I think Inception is actually his better film, but Heath Ledger as the Joker
Yeah,
elevates it
100%.
elevates it to being probably the second best Batman movie. Ooh.
best Joker.
Right, do you know what? It's got, whichever way you look at it, it's Jared Leto. No, it isn't, is it? Fuck, I can't stand that piece of shit movie.
You're damaged like it is.
No,
I
Heath,
prefer Heath Ledger's Joker over Dan Nicholson.
they are different Jokers
They are,
for
they
different
are.
generations, for different reasons. Yes, I agree. However, I don't think they're particularly comparable, actually. I don't think they're comparable.
okay.
I think they're both equally nasty. Yeah, it's tricky one. But yeah.
And number 1, which I'll probably spoil if you were eagerly listening to me blabbering, is probably the masterpiece of the last 10 years, and that's Drive.
Well, that's what started off this whole thing. Isn't
I
it?
watched
Oh, no,
Drive again for the 100th time last night, and it's still as I want to say groundbreaking, but it's probably not the right word, but it is a special piece of work.
Do you know what? It is.
And just even last night, I'm probably watching it for the 100th time. You know, I've watched this film a lot. I even noticed some bits in it I hadn't noticed before. So it's quite a nice thing to watch a film you love so much, and something not didn't surprise me, it was a rediscovery or a new discovery. And I just think the filming of it, the scenes where they're in the car and Ryan Gosling's there, and you got is it Cassie or Carey Mulligan?
Carey Mulligan.
Yeah.
Carey Mulligan.
And her son, and the way the mirror's positioned with his face in it, you can see the amount of love and discipline to make this film. The way it's
that's
shot.
That's the word. Do you know what? That's the word there. Discipline. It is so disciplined. Because actually, it's an exploitation movie. It's one step away from a true grindhouse movie. Yeah, but it is so restrained in what it does. The thing I always get about Drive is that whenever anyone speaks or there's any dialogue, it's there for a reason.
Purposeful.
And whenever the violence hits, it's like it could be so violent.
The lift scene,
but they
where he
hold it,
pulls her to one side,
and then when it hits,
the stabbing.
it's amazing. I put a note about it. Yeah, it's going to be in my list. I put, the lighting in the dark corners always gets me. It is basically a noir film, but like a techno noir film. So it's all bright and light, where it should be dark. And it's just amazing. It's proper. It's suspense. I've only got some notes here. It's suspenseful, and the violence is an art. Yeah, I think it's an absolute fucking masterpiece. Some people hate it. Absolutely hate it.
Say, it's Drive. It's not very good. I'm just like.
Do you know what? I went to see it with a friend called Gavlar, and when we watched it...
Did he moan about it?
Gavlar doesn't moan about things. He just gets popcorn and eats it.
A lot of popcorn
in a disgruntled way. But
hi Gavlar.
No, it finished. The film finished, and we just sat there. And to this day, I can remember.
At that point?
I can remember sitting there being like, "Holy shit. Holy shit."
Special.
And I think my comment to you was that's how I think people felt when they watched Pulp Fiction at the cinema, which I never did. You know, when it first came out, I just got that wave of this is a different sort of movie. Okay. And I absolutely agree with you. Absolutely agree.
We are like, shall we do these as 2 videos?
Yeah, shit, we're 17 minutes in. And that'll give me time to go get a beer.
This is my top 10 of last 10 years. So watch the next video, which is going to be his top 10. Peace.